Hey everybody, I am Delicia. Thanks for joining the Cigar Vixen channel. So today I ask you to join me in wishing Mr. J.C. Newman, the late great J.C. Newman, a very happy, what would have been his 146th birthday. He's the founder, of course, of J.C. Newman Cigars. I do have a very special little cigar here that I wanted to light up that was sent out in commemoration of his birthday. And so I invite all of you, if you happen to have this lovely vitola in your humidor or at your local brick and mortar, or if you just have any of the Diamond Crown cigars, in particular the Julius Caesar, I invite you to light up the cigar and post your pictures on social media, or just light up the cigar and, pay respects to a great man. So I want to read the letter actually that was sent out, because it really talks about the name for this special vitola, which comes in this cute little coffin box here. Excuse my lack of Latin pronunciation, but this is called the Etu Brute, which of course is that famous saying. I'll get into that shortly here on this letter, but I wanted to go ahead and light up this baby here. Beautiful vitola, reminiscent of another cigar with a very similar vitola, which again, I'll kind of get into that. Maybe you already guessed it by this point. But I did do a full review of this cigar in a different vitola, of course, a while back. I want to say it was last year. And hopefully you had a chance to watch that, but it's a very special cigar for a number of reasons. Most importantly, it smokes beautifully. Offers tremendous flavor, beautiful construction always. And of course commemorates a wonderful man. So the blend is the same on this guy here, of course featuring an Ecuadorian Havana seed wrapper, Dominican binder, Dominican Central American filler, aged for 5 years. And it's a really neat little vitola. Hopefully I did justice to it in trying to take photos. Sometimes it's hard in the photos to really capture the essence of a vitola or a cigar for that matter. It's always best if you can go out and get one and smoke it for yourself. But so I wanted to read this letter that's from J.C. Newman Cigar Company. He is, of course, this is from Drew Newman, who's the great-grandson of Mr. J.C. Newman. So it says, my great-grandfather, Julius Caeser J.C. Newman, was born on May 26, 1875. At the age of 19, he founded our company. 4 generations and 126 years later, my family and I are proud to continue JC's legacy of handcrafting premium cigars. We invite you to join us in celebrating J.C. Newman's 146th birthday by lighting up a special Diamond Crown Julius Caesar, Etu Brute. So that is this particular vitola. And of course, that would be on today, May 26th. And so if you're watching this video live, please pause it, go grab a cigar, light it up, and join in the celebration. But this is the part that I wanted to read. So in 2010, I designed our Diamond Crown Julius Caesar brand in celebration of our company's 115th anniversary. I had long admired Roman history and thought that creating a cigar brand in a royal purple color that played on the misspelling of my great-grandfather's middle name would be distinctive. Carlito Fuente paired it with a tremendous luxury cigar blend that is fit for an emperor. I think we would all agree. The name of this vitola references a joke between Carlito and me. For decades, Carlito had been admired for his innovative cigars and unique luxurious packaging. Over the years, many others have tried to emulate his designs. One of Carlito's most iconic creations is the Don Carlos Eye of the Shark. After the Roman Emperor Julius Caesar was stabbed in the back by his most trusted friend Marcus Brutus, Caesar proclaimed, "Etu Brute," When Carlito decided to roll this shape in our Diamond Crown Julius Caesar blend, I joked that even I, his longtime partner and friend, was copying one of his designs, metaphorically stabbing him in the back as well. I think that the name fits this special cigar. So I thought it was really cute. Again, I love the combination of the Roman history, but also the legitimate history of the family, the J.C. Newman family. Beautiful history. They do have a beautiful factory still in Tampa, Florida, El Reloj, which has been recently renovated. So if you get the opportunity to travel that direction, at any time in the near future, definitely stop by. They've done a great job. They've added kind of like different components. There's a gift shop, which is really cool, that has some local items from local vendors, as well as their extensive line of cigars. There is a museum that kind of goes through the timeline of the family, as well as things that were happening in the area. And of course, that historic clock, which is gorgeous on the outside. And they've just done a really good job of keeping things very authentic, however, managing to still renovate, but using different, older parts. I think there's a part of one of the ceilings or some of the doors that are either original or original wood that was used elsewhere in the factory. So they've just kind of done this really cool job of renovating it and making it really nice. So I do invite you to visit their factory when you have the opportunity. But again, of course, if you happen to have this cigar in your humidor or a variation of it, light it up today and celebrate. What a cool man with a great history. And I love to see that his family has continued to honor him and just honored their entire family. And again, always for kind of selfish reasons, we all benefit from that because we get to smoke these great cigars. So hats off to his great grandson and to their entire team for making a fabulous cigar. Or a fabulous line of cigars, I should say, because they have some great ones in their lineup. This smokes, again, it's I like the Vitola because of that one. The Eye of the Shark, that is a cigar that, whenever visiting different humidors throughout some of the lounges that I go to, that's always one that I look for. It's not a cigar that you find often, or I have found often. So when you do find it, it's kind of exciting to get it, light it up, smoke it, bring some back home with you. And I love that they chose this shape. I love the name. I can't pronounce it correctly, I'm sure, but I like the whole idea behind it. It's really cute. Nice open draw. And just a fun shape to hold on to. It's a beautiful, just like a squared bellicoso type of bell. It's like a bell bellicoso square. Really cool. Box pressed, for proper terminology, I guess. But yeah, just creative. I like it. Still picking up those very reminiscent, kind of a sweet, spicy, woodsy flavor profile. Kind of goes back and forth between those two. A very predominantly woodsy flavor with a subtle spiciness to it, but then you get those, ever so often you get little bits of sweetness that pop in, kind of along the lines of mixture of like some cinnamon spicy sweetness, and then just little bits of kind of the dusted cocoa, subtle. You don't pick up a ton of the sweet, but it's just kind of in the background, but it's really nice. It's like a little dance between the two of the sweet and the, woodsy spice that you're picking up. So very nice. Such an enjoyable smoke. It's been a while since I've smoked this cigar. It's beautiful, especially in this Vitola. It just adds something to it. So again, picking up the same sweet, spicy mixture of notes, a little bit of leather that kind of comes in. There's a hint of a very subtle citrus, just a little bit of it. But it's also, you still pick up a little bit of the coffee bean kind of in the background, but you definitely pick it up. It's a beautiful cigar. I like this one with coffee. You could do it with a number of things, but For me personally, I love to have an afternoon cup of coffee and just a beautiful pairing. So again, join me in celebrating and remembering. Today would have been the 146th birthday of Mr. Julius Caeser Newman, and congrats to the family for continuing his legacy and just all that they're doing. And again, if you have a chance to be in the area and visit their factory, stop by, post your pictures on Instagram, make sure you tag them, tag me. I'd love to see what you guys are doing out there. And thanks so much for tuning in, and cheers.